I've been asked by a few different folks to do a video on how to navigate the Reloaders Network website. So today we're going to do a real quick run through of the site, and then we'll talk briefly about mobile apps. So first things first, to get to the Reloaders Network, you're going to want to use your web browser and navigate to thereloadersnetwork.com. I'm constantly making updates and improvements to the site, so depending on when you watch this video, things may not line up exactly with the current layout. It should still be pretty close. If it's your first time to the site, or if you've set up an account but you aren't signed in, you'll likely be greeted by this outstanding disclaimer. I suggest you read the disclaimer before agreeing to it, and you must agree to it before entering the site. If you register for an account with the site, you won't see this disclaimer while logged in. Once you agree to the terms, you will be at the Welcome page. At the very top of the page is the navigation menu. You can get back to this Welcome page at any time by selecting the Welcome link in the menu. The Welcome page states that the Reloaders Network is a gathering together of individuals that are interested in bullet casting, reloading, firearms, and/or shooting sports. It's a place to teach, to learn, to collaborate, and interact, and the content is presented to inform, educate, and entertain. Under that, there are 3 links that will take you to the posts, the information about the chat program, and the About page. There are also links in the main menu that will take you to the very same places. The link for posts is where most of the site's content can be found. You'll notice here that a screenshot from a different web browser shows little carrots or down arrows next to the menu items. These menu items do have sub-items, but notice that the top item, such as posts, are links as well. Once you select posts, you'll be taken to a page that is laid out kind of like this. Up here is the header, where the menu is. And down at the very bottom of the page is the footer. The footer has 3 areas. On the left is an area where you can manage your account. In the center is a search box. And on the right is an area to sign up for email notifications for new posts. Under that is a tool for translating the page to different languages, and under that is a link for those that use an RSS feeder. If you use RSS, this site supports all sorts of options. If you don't know what RSS is, don't worry about it and just ignore it. Taking a look at the full page again, there are 2 sidebars on the right. Highlighted here is sidebar 2. At the top is another search bar. Under that is another area where you can manage your account. And then under that are icons and links to all of the site's authors. YouTube has different channels, but we call them authors on the Reloaders Network. We show their videos here, but they can also write articles and post pictures. It's a little more broad than what YouTube offers. Clicking on any of these authors will take you to a page of all of the posts by that specific author. To the left of that is sidebar 1. It contains links to any active contests and giveaways as well as the most recent posts. You can filter the post by category or by month, and you can also sign up to receive email notifications of new posts here. This large area in the left center of the page is where all of the posts can be found. Each post is a page that could have an article, a video, or any mix of information. This page is arranged in reverse order of when they were posted, so the most recent post is always on top. Here's a snapshot of 3 posts listed. The one on the top is the most recent. You'll notice that some of the posts in this list have a picture and some do not. Whether or not there's a picture here depends on how the post author sets it up and has no indication of the type of post. Here you can see the title of each post highlighted. If you click on the title, it will open the post. This list also shows the date the post was published, the post author, and has a link to the comment section. Here you see that there is an excerpt so you can get an idea of what the post is about before opening it. Clicking on the Read More link opens the post just like clicking on the title. Looking again at a screenshot of the entire page, you'll see that sidebar 2 has disappeared, and there's a weird little hamburger looking icon in the upper right hand corner. This happens when your screen resolution is below a certain point. You may see this if you're on a tablet such as an iPad or if you have a small monitor. Rather than squishing everything together, it moves the sidebar 2 down below all of the posts and the menu at the top disappears and is replaced with the black square hamburger. If your screen is even smaller, such as on a smartphone, you may see something like this, where both sidebars are moved below the posts. Clicking on the square black hamburger will bring up the menu, but from the side and in a format that is better suited for mobile devices. The menu can be expanded or condensed to find all of the same items that are in the menu at the top of the page in the larger screen mode. Let's take a look at the page layout once you open a post. At the top of the page, you'll see the post title. Here's an example of a post by Elvis Ammo. This particular post is about goat guns. The title is the same title as a video he posted on YouTube. Here you'll find the body of the post. In this case, you'll find a video, and then the video description is directly underneath it. Under the body of the post, you'll find a little bit of information about the post author. You may find some links to their social media accounts. Here you can see links to Elvis Ammo's YouTube page, his Facebook page, and his Twitter account. Under that is a like button. I encourage you to push this on every post you can find. Under the like button are various ways you can share the post, such as to Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Pinterest, or email. Under the sharing options, you'll see a few suggested or related posts listed, and underneath that, you'll see a view count for the post. Under the view count, you'll see the date listed that the post was published, plus the author, the categories, and any tags. Under that, you'll find the comments section. The comment section does work well, but just like YouTube, you have to be registered and signed in order to leave a comment. You'll find links to register or log in a few different places on the site, including in the main menu. Registering for an account allows you to comment, and in the future will likely enable you to use a few more features, but it does not automatically sign you up for notifications of new posts. To sign up for email notifications, you can use this box in Sidebar 1 or in the website footer. Depending on which browser you're using, you may also see this little red circle icon with a bell in the bottom right corner of your screen. You can use this to enable or disable a push notification on your computer. Unfortunately, this doesn't appear to work on mobile devices yet. Let's go back to the menu. Underneath the Posts link, you'll see a drop-down menu. These options will bring up posts by specific categories. Next to that is Authors. Clicking on this link will take you to a page that lists all of the site's authors listed alphabetically. Next to each author are two links. Clicking on the Posts link will take you to a page of all the posts by that author, and clicking on the Author page link will take you to a page with information about that specific author. Each author has configured their page a little bit differently. Here you can see that Elvis Ammo has links to his various social media pages. And here you can see that Treetop Flyer has listed a bit of information about himself and then included some links. The author option in the menu has a drop-down, and these sub-menu items will take you directly to the author's page of the specific author you're looking for. Next is information about the chat program we are using at the Reloaders Network. You'll find information about how to register and how to log in. I highly suggest you check it out, and if you did a couple months ago, I suggest coming back and trying it out again. Next to chat is merchandise. We don't have any merchandise for sale yet, but hope to soon. I have some samples on order right now, and once we're ready to start selling items, you'll find them here. Under merchandise is a page called Shopping. This page lists a number of websites where you can buy all sorts of outdoors gear, reloading equipment, firearms, and accessories. Many of these links are affiliate links. What that means is that if you click on them and go to these websites and make a purchase, you won't pay any extra at all, but a small portion of that sale will come back to the Reloaders Network and help keep the site up and running. This way you can support the site by buying things for yourself rather than just donating. Take a minute to look through all the vendors represented, to include Amazon, Brownells, Silencer Co., and several others. And the list is growing. Some of the stores are also offering discount codes unique to the site, such as the code you see here for NOE bullet molds. After merchandise is a link to the About page, where you can find exciting things like the community guidelines, safety disclaimer, and privacy policy. Well, that's a quick run through of the site. So let's talk one of the phrases that I hear mentioned on a regular basis. It needs an app. So, is there an app for the Reloaders Network? The answer is sort of. The chat service we use is called Slack, and there is a dedicated app for that. It's a very capable app, and it's available for Windows computers, Mac computers, Linux computers, plus Apple and Android phones and tablets. It also works quite well in desktop web browsers. For the rest of the Reloaders Network, for the website, the app is your web browser. Let me show you a little trick with that. You can set up a direct link to the site with an icon on your device that looks like an app. Here you see the site open on an Android phone in the Chrome browser. If you tap the 3 vertical dots in the upper right hand corner and then tap Add to Home Screen, you'll get a pop-up like you see on the right that lets you change the name of the icon that will be on your device. Once you hit Add, you will now have a direct link to the site that shows up with all of your other apps. You can do something very similar in Safari on iPads and iPhones. Navigate to the Reloaders Network in Safari, and then find a little square menu icon with an arrow coming out of it. Tap that and then select Add to Home Screen. Just like on the Android device, you can change how the name will appear and then tap Add, and now you have what appears to be an app that will take you straight to the site whenever you tap on it. For those that are looking for an app for the various TV devices such as Roku, Chromecast, Amazon Fire, PlayStation, Xbox, and other such devices, I don't know if or when we'll ever have an app to support those. I encourage you to try to open the website in the web browser on those devices, but I have no idea if it will work for you or not. So, that's the basics and some of the details of the site and where we stand with an app. I hope that helps, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions. The site offers many of the same features as YouTube, but in a slightly different way, and it may take a little getting used to, and that's okay. Let me know if I can be any help, and be sure to give me any feedback on improvements to the site. The dozens of authors and I really look forward to interacting with you there.